Penthos is a Greek word meaning mourning, and in the Eastern Christian, or sometimes it's called the Orthodox religious tradition, it's often called joy-bearing grief. It's a really deep theological perspective to do with repentance, atonement, wanting to make things right, wanting to work towards healing. And this was a dominant theme in what we were writing, both the music and the poetry, to bring something for the commemoration of the armistice that was going to focus on that sort of healing. I think as a poet, you always have some awareness of the form that you're going to use. At the high point of Syrian theology, the poets were theologians and the theologians were poets. And so St. Ephrem, for example, was writing his theology in hymnody. So we have one movement which is just a haiku. It's only 17 syllables. It's a Japanese verse form. And there are other elements that are much longer and much more substantial in their form. I really wanted to write a sestina for the Dies Irae, and I tried and tried for months, and it just wouldn't come out as a sestina. So it ended up being a spiral poem, and Matt then applied his own imagery to do with a pattern of dark and light and the sort of cyclical nature of life and of grieving, which he did in musical form. The whole process of collaborating is just so exciting. It's so organic. I think the amazing thing is that you're putting two things together and creating something completely new. Then to add the extra layer, which is to be actually singing our own creation and to be performing it ourselves, and that is a real tingle down the spine feeling.